Hello and welcome to the Alexander Out There 2020 COVID-19 Shelter-in-Place edition. Oh, hello. This is Ella. She says help.
Oh shit! I'm not tired. What? I'm not tired. I ain't got no time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Welcome to sunny Houston, Texas. A far cry from what we were just in about 3 weeks ago. It's been about 3 weeks now. And if you've been following along on the old Instagram, you'll know that there's a whole sordid story that I promised to tell about why we needed a little break from the great state of Alaska to come back to Houston and chill out for a while. You know, there's not a lot going on in Alaska right now. Given it was winter, people like to shut down for the winter and go to Hawaii and stuff like that, which is, you know, admirable. Ironically, we come back here and it's the same thing. You know, you'd think that, well, you wouldn't think it would be that case. 10 weeks has gone by since I filmed that. As you can probably tell, yeah, I have a little more hair, kind of. In that time, as with most of you, not much has gone on. The story is we left Alaska because one of my dogs got very sick. It was gut-wrenching and we thought she had cancer. Come to find out she did not. So thankfully, everything is okay with her. The other reason I left Alaska, not permanently, just for a hiatus, was to start my private pilot's license. I figure if I'm Alexander Out There, I got to get even further out there. So that's what is going on right now. I started back 6 weeks into this whole thing. Actually, I came back, started, had to stop for 6 weeks, then got back into it. And I want to show you the highlights of basically my first takeoff. And there have been a lot of times when I couldn't fly because something was either wrong with the plane or the weather. So I have some highlights to show. So this is going to be a fun journey. I'm looking forward to bringing an aviation element into this channel. I'm 4 hours into this journey. The first hours was back in 1995 when I took my first Discovery flight. And then the last 3 hours have been here in Houston over the past few weeks. So hopefully we have some great weather coming up and I am able to get back out there because it's spring here and spring always brings crazy thunderstorms. Yeah. With that said, let's get to it. Highlights, here we go. I'm in Texas and I'm flying. All right. Don't know where this thing's going, but oh, it's open anyway. Good grief. Good lordy. Good morning, sun. I am a bird.
And then ease back on the power once you start rolling. So you use it just as you're pulling out. Just you want to try to use the minimum power. Yep. Kilo, crossing runway at 3214, Alpha 2. I totally choked. That was funny. No, that's fine. Controls are good. That's all good. I want you to do slowly add full power. Keep us going straight with the pedals. Okay, here we go. let's ease the power back. And we'll go into slow flight.
Inland area traffic, Husky 603, Charlie Alpha, 6 southwest of the field, inbound for landing, parallel.
So back to about maybe 1700 RPM or so. Let the airplane just slow down as we're holding 3,500 feet. So you're going to need to be pulling back on the yoke a little bit. Going to let the airspeed
1700?
Yeah, about that.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, we're down into the white arc on the airspeed indicator, so whenever you're ready, you can put in 1 notch of flaps.
And this sucker's gonna want to pitch.
Yep. There we go. Pitch up. Yep.
There's one.
Yep, then whenever you're ready, go for the 2nd notch of flaps.
Second notch coming in.
Okay, there we go.
When they pop 5 miles northwest of the field,
Nice.
on the field right.
You'll continue to slow down. We want to get to about 55 knots.
We are at 55.
Okay, we'll just stay in 55 for just a little bit here. Let it get stabilized. I need to add just a little bit of power if we're descending. We'll just wait and see what it does here. Yep, it's descending just slightly, looking at the VSI, so maybe add another 50 or 100 RPM. Let's see what it does.
There you go.
Okay, good job. Okay, let's hold this heading. Just point at a cloud. Keep going straight there. I'd like you to bring the power to idle. Bring on the carb heat. And I want you to slowly bring the nose back until we get to the stall brake. And then when you get to the brake, just let the nose forward and recover to normal flying.
Here we go. Oh man.
Take down
Another ball in the center, keep the wings level.
I'm short final, runway 14.
That's it. Good job. There you go. There's the brake release. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. You're hitting the brake. That's good. You can do it some more if you want. There it is. The brake. There it is. Forward. Yeah, that's it.
Hey! Look at the ground.
Flying. Yeah, we want to
Okay.
cover with minimum loss of altitude.
Yes. There we go.
Okay, good. Good job. Okay, let's add some power. Slowly add this power, get the nose down. We don't want to get into a secondary stall. So bring it back to cruise power, 2200 RPM. Just keep us going straight here. As we accelerate, raise 1 notch of flap. Keep the nose down. Yeah. Want to be accelerating a little bit here. Over 60. I want to get about 65 knots. Then we'll raise the other notch of flaps. There it is. So go ahead and raise the other notch of flaps. And we're up. Yep. And you can put the carb heat back in. There we go. Now I'd like to show you a power on stall. So this is a good power setting for what we're going to do here, about 21 hertz. Just we'll go straight again. Just pick a cloud there or a heading. East, right on east. Let's just keep it on east. And what I'd like you to do is just keep easing the yoke back in this configuration, so we're clean. Flaps are up, power's in. We're simulating the departure stall where you still have your engine, and you're going to find that the climb angle becomes pretty severe.
Oh man!
Just hold that. Yeah, don't go any steeper than that. Just hold that and let it slow down until we get to the stall. Right rudder. Let's keep that ball in the center.
Oh man, I'm really pushing that rudder.
Yeah. Okay, and when you get to the brake, just let the nose go down. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Nose down, back to flying. Okay, good job. Okay, bring it to, go to 75, best way to climb speed. Yep, and whenever you're ready, let's try one more. Again, just try to hold the heading, hold the wings level, keep an eye on that ball. As you slow down, you need more right rudder. Keep that ball in the center.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
75. Ball in the center. Here we go. Back. I don't have to do anything with the throttle, right?
Nope, that's right. You're all good there.
Should I take my hand off it though?
It's better to keep your hand on it. Just,
Yeah.
Okay, just hold that pitch. Don't go any steeper than that. But hold the pitch. Yes, you need to pull back to more back pressure in order to hold the pitch as we're slowing down. Bit more back pressure. Pull back. Back. There it is. There you go. It recovers by pushing the nose forward.
I hit a little left rudder.
Husky 3 Charlie Alpha, base.
Yeah, we're starting to go that way.
That's right. Yep. And that's actually a good reaction, because if we were to get into a spin,
It would have been that way. It would have been a.
and you want the opposite rudder. That's right. So that's a good reaction. All right, let's do a turn 75 knots. Let's do a turn back to the north. So once you've got that good strong pitch up, you kind of want to just hold that pitch and let the airplane slowly decelerate until it gets to the power on, to the stall.
Right.
And so what that means is, as you slow down, you need to keep pulling back in order to hold the pitch.
Yeah. It feels like it's doing this. It wants to yaw over.
Yep, and that's pretty common for an airplane. Is it's close to the stall, the controls are mushy, it's kind of wanting to go off to one side or another.
Left base for 18 up through.
All right, so yes, head back over. That's back over this way. We'll do one more here before we get to the clouds, and then we'll move on to something else. Yeah, maybe back that way so we don't have any clouds in our way.
All the way over there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
About 270 or so on the heading.
Okay, 270. Traffic, Skyhawk 738 Bravo Alpha on downwind for overshoot on 32. Maryland regional traffic, Skyhawk 738 Bravo Alpha, face to final on runway 32.
Okay. They don't get too fast here. We only get over the white arc here while the flaps are deployed. Okay. As we get down a little bit closer to the runway, we're going to start to ease the build back. We'll slow down a little bit to 70 knots. Then we'll gradually ease the power in so we can hold 70 knots as we're flying above the runway. They keep easing the power in. Get more power, more power. There you go. More power. More power. More power. Okay, add more power. Very good. Okay, let's go to full power. Car beat in. Raise one notch of flats. Very good. You can raise the next notch. Maryland traffic, Skyhawk 738 Bravo Alpha, downwind left runway 32. It looks like the winds are shift. We're going to cross midfield to join the downwind left for runway 14, Maryland. Good. Good. Yeah, that's it. That's right. Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it. The groove. We're getting it. Very good.
And I'm going to power up on ready 3, 2, 1, and up we go.
Very good. Excellent. Best one yet. All right, bring it back to 70 knots. Looking good. Try to get on the extended runway center line. Crab, that's it. Just grab the plate a little bit. Add just a little bit of power now. We're starting to sink down a little bit below where we want to be. A little bit more power. Okay, looking good. Power to idle. Looking good. Good. Can help it not back yet. Get a little bit lower. There we go. Now, oops. There we go. Ease it back. Ease gently, gently back, gently back, gently back, gently back. Pull back a little bit more. Good. All right, buddy. Good opening. Left face runway 14. Good. All right. Bring a little bit of brake. Oh, not too much yet. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Is your airplane? Yeah, you taking it?
Oh, no, yeah, I just like, I'm doing that and then I can't do that anymore.
Right. Put across the line. Maryland traffic, 84 kilo is down and clear on Alpha 4. Okay, let's come to a stop.
There you have it. A few of the highlights from the past couple weeks. I hope you enjoyed them. I know I thoroughly did. Yeah, so it's just the beginning of this journey and I'll have plenty more on its way. Hopefully I get to take this this skill and head up north with it. So hang in there. So if you enjoyed the content, thank you. And consider liking and subscribing. Before you go though, I have a few pro tips. And of course, me having a few hours under my belt, I'm now a pro, so. But let me tell you, these may come in handy. First off, if you ever wear a hat while doing a pre-flight check, turn it backward. I already have like right there and a couple more bumps because I hit the flaps while looking down because I can't see when the hat's turned forward. So turn your hat around when you're doing a pre-flight check, and especially when you've extended the flaps to check out the races and stuff like that. Secondly, fly with peppermints. They help with nausea if you're a beginning student like myself. Yeah, I've got the Brock's kind. I'm sure you can get any other kind out there. The peppermint helps with nausea, and also, if you want to try something else, there's Emitrol for nausea, and actually David, the instructor, recommended this. So give this a shot. No antihistamines, no aspirin, no alcohol, no caffeine. Sounds good to me. Plus, when you're a pilot, the FAA frowns upon falling asleep at the wheel, basically. So you want to find something like this to take the edge off. So yeah, and number 3, do leg workouts. I know it sounds weird, but being a student pilot, you're going to be nervous, like me, on the rudder controls. You're gonna be on your toes, most literally, all the time. Or you're going to be tense. Your legs are going to be tense the whole time, trying to find those happy mediums of, like, you know, where the rudder needs to be. So yeah, leg workouts will definitely help you. I've taken up rollerblading again for like the 10th time in my life. I used to skate, and I picked up rollerblading and skiing and all sorts of things. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Thanks again. Later.